I am running away from death. Okay, a little bit morbid, I know. But in the grand scheme of things, we are exercising in order to prolong our lifespan and improve our health span, which if you don't know the difference, lifespan is the number of years that we live and health span is the quality of those years, and exercise helps with both. And in that article I was just reading, it highlighted health span specifically, and I wanted to share some of those tidbits with you. And in this article, it was referencing a meta-analysis that found that running 50 minutes per week, whether in just one go or spread throughout the week, reduced the risk of death by cancer, heart attack, all causes of mortality. And it's important to note that this is a meta-analysis because it pulled from, I think, about 14 different studies, meaning that the population size was humongous and just much more diverse compared to one isolated study, so it's more reliable. And if you're thinking now like, hey, I don't really like running, I can't run, I just don't want to run, totally get that. We can use something called METs to make a conversion to get an equivalent to different exercises. MET stands for metabolic equivalent of a task, and basically one MET is just resting and sitting on the couch, and that's the amount of energy it would take. And so let's say you're doing something for 5 METs, that would require 5 times the amount of energy compared to sitting on the couch. And there have been so many research articles about these, and they've collected hundreds of different exercises and activities that we can use to make that conversion. And the ones that they mentioned in the article specifically that I think you might be interested in are a stationary bike. So depending on how intense you're going, you could do that anywhere from 78 minutes to 94 minutes. Walking, again, depending on how fast you're going, could be 67 to 97 minutes. And then finally, weight training of some capacity, if it's at more of a kind of subdued type of walking around, longer rest times, that would require 132 minutes per week to be equivalent to that 50 minutes of running. Or if you're moving a little bit faster, getting your heart rate up a little bit more, that would be about 78 minutes per week. All right, to kind of wrap all this up, boil it all into one point, doing some type of activity that's getting your heart rate up, spread throughout the week, almost on a daily basis, is what is going to help out with that health span and just make sure that you're living your best life. So get up off the couch, do some type of something that you enjoy, just making sure to get that heart rate up. Have a fabulous rest of your week, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all coming in here to improve your life and run away from all of your problems, because let's be honest, that's the second best thing about exercise. All right. Bye.